Hi friends, welcome to Keto with Libby. I am Libby.
And I'm Kelly.
And today we're going to be making sugar-free chocolate peanut butter fudge.
Let's get started.
So before we jump into this recipe, we are going to be making a dark chocolate fudge for the base, but you can use milk chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate. It's totally personal preference. We just really like dark chocolate, so we're gonna give it a shot. So we're gonna first start off with 1 stick of softened butter, and then we're gonna add in 1 1/4 cups of our dark chocolate chips. Yep. And then we are going to melt this together, and we're gonna do about 15-second intervals so that we don't overdo it. So this is after our first 15-second interval. Let's keep melting it.
Is that gonna taste like chocolate?
It will.
And butter?
Okay, so this is after I think 3 or 4 intervals, so we're still gonna keep going. Just wanted to give you an update. This took about a minute to get to this consistency. Now that we're here, we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of powdered sweetener. And like I've said before, I just ground up my own sweetener. I use the Pure. And I just ground that up in my blender. It's just easier, so we'll mix that together. And then once we get this sort of combined, we're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. I highly recommend you use the Ghirardelli 100% Dutch cocoa powder. It is just some of the best quality. And this recipe does say to sift in the ingredients. I don't have a sifter, so we're just gonna work out all the lumps. So it doesn't look like we need to reheat ours at all. It's looking pretty good. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Now we're ready to put that in our pan. So I just rubbed some butter on the pan and then I stuck some wax paper to it. You can use water to do that too. This just kind of holds it in place. Make sure you have some excess so that you can grab it out easily once the fudge is done chilling.
I got it.
No, we gotta do this. I'll let you scrape it. So you have 2 options for chilling this fudge. You can put it in the freezer for 30 minutes or the refrigerator for an hour. We're impatient, so we're gonna throw it in the freezer for about 30 minutes. Okay, so while our dark chocolate base is chilling, we are going to make our peanut butter layer. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take 1 cup of peanut butter or almond butter, whatever your personal preference is. Okay, and then we're gonna add 1/4 cup of powdered sweetener. And then about a half, And then about a half a teaspoon of vanilla.
That's gonna be some good layer.
Yep. And then just mix this together.
Yep. Maybe make it white peanut butter.
White peanut butter?
White chocolate peanut butter.
Oh,
That'd be yummy.
that would be yummy. I don't think we'll do that. But...
That's some thin peanut butter.
There you have it, guys. Super easy. That took no time at all. You can completely ixnay this part and just make that chocolate fudge. It is amazing on its own, but to appease my family, I'm making the chocolate peanut butter one.
Yeah, and it's like super easy. It's like super short to make.
Yep. All right, so this has been in the freezer for about 30 minutes. It's nice and set up. And you can do this in a couple different ways. You could have done a layer and then the peanut butter layer and then another layer. We're just gonna add the peanut butter on top of it and then freeze it again until that is set up. So we're just gonna glop this on. Looks good, right?
Yeah.
And spread it out so it's nice and even. That looks great. Grab a handful. And now we're just gonna sprinkle it with some dark chocolate chips.
That's good decoration. We could do more decorations too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All right, this is going back in the freezer for probably about another 30 minutes. Okay guys, so this has been in the freezer for about another 30 minutes to let the peanut butter set up. And then we let it kind of come to room temperature a little bit on the counter for about 15 minutes so that it's easier to slice.
wow, that's easy to pick up.
Mm-hmm. If you don't have time to let this come to room temperature, you can use like a warm knife too. Ooh, you guys see that? And I think we're gonna kind of cut this into thirds.
Ooh, that chocolate kind of looks like the pan.
Oh yeah.
I'll take that guy.
Here is our finished, I got one without any chocolate chips on top. Here's our finished fudge. Look at how delicious that looks.
And look how thin it is. They look like the pan.
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Mm-hmm. I haven't had fudge in so long. This is amazing.
I need that one. That has a lot of chocolate in it.
Oh my gosh. It's so creamy. And then that peanut butter layer. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's rich. It's creamy. It has the mouthfeel of regular fudge. That's delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching today. We really enjoyed making this recipe. It was so easy and so worth it. I will have all of the links in the description below so you can make this at home with your kiddos. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be talking to you real soon.
Bye.